What's up out there, internet land? Jackie B, Captain Jack, Facebook, family, friends, YouTube, Periscope, Twitter. I want to cut this video today to end the last part of the 9 reasons why retirement or financial independence are becoming extinct. Talked about number 9 was ignorance, not stupidity, but ignorance. Talked about number 8, poor calculations or assumptions. Talked about number 7 was despair. Number 6 was luck. Number 5 was the gig economy. Number 4 was an attitude adjustment. Number 3 was a failure to communicate. Number 2 we talked about yesterday was misplaced confidence. And the number 1 reasons why retirement may go extinct is what I call the Home Depot or the Lowe's syndrome of DIY. Do it yourself. You know, there's been a big push, from getting folks in your world to basically people kind of isolating and doing it on their own. And the challenges to that are, if you don't know how to do the assumptions, you don't know how to take away all luck and put assurance in place, if you don't know how to adjust to the gig economy, don't know about the tax code, how can you truly do it on your own? If you look at coaches, I guess you could have a football team where the team just come out and had no coaches, but you really should have other people that walk alongside you to get you to what you want in your life. And the sad thing is, most of the time people aren't doing what they want. What they say they believe in is usually 180 degrees of what they're doing. And it's not until you can truly look at that and start to shine light on places where people go, oh, I didn't know that. I mean, look, folks, the institutions, the government, they don't want you to know how to become independent. They want you to be dependent. People are just struggling to figure out how much they need. Many don't even want to talk about retirement savings, even with the people closest to them. And they're anticipating working into retirement. But millennials in particular are taking a more hands-on approach to their investments. There's even stuff out there where people are buying into this currency or these startup new things, and there's no regulation or anything, and the millennials are eating it up. Forex trading, Bitcoin, and not to say any of that couldn't be good, but is there really any checks and balances in it? Doing it oneself could actually be a good thing, since it could mean that 70% of millennials, 72% of Generation Xers, and 57% of boomers who are taking the reins into their own hands better understand what they're investing in and how they need to structure their portfolios. However, doing it oneself without sufficient understanding, and millennials in particular are most likely to describe their investment personality as do-it-yourself, with 32% making their own rules. And when it comes to investments, compared to 19% of all respondents, that can be a problem. After all, as the saying goes, a little knowledge is a dangerous thing. Kind of the latest thing is what's called Roboadvisor, where you go to a website and there's no personal interaction and you load in a bunch of data and then it shows you exactly what to do. But what happens if that logarithm or that website isn't able to connect with your true feelings or beliefs? What happens if you just, again, had a football team with no coaches? I mean, you probably have a lot of different attitudes going on and this, that, and the other. So the key, I think, is to have trusted advisors, people in your world that can look at all the decisions you're making and put you in a position for your interest, not others' interest. And that's a hard thing, because do you go to the banker for financial advice when he or she may be doing things to put you in a position that might not be for your best interest? Do you go to the investment person that doesn't truly understand pieces of the tax code? That he or she might be generating excess taxes, or put you in positions inside qualified plans or retirement plans where you can't even calculate the tax due and no use of the money for 10, 20, 30, 40 years. So doing it yourself has a cost. I would encourage you to get with people that understand how wealth works, not how money or math works. There's a lot of folks out there just running all these linear calculations. But all that doesn't come to fruition when you run through a stressful time like people did in 08 and 09. And I think truly the economics of the whole world changed at that point. When I was told to have clients just do nothing, I knew fundamentally that wasn't the right thing. I knew fundamentally, economically, I couldn't just have people do the same thing and expect different results. So I hope you've enjoyed this series. I sure have. When I read this article, it really touched me, thinking about, really why people are having retirement or financial independence to become extinct like a dinosaur. You don't have to make it that way. The choice is yours to steer that ship, get smart, get educated, and then be able to apply that education to the how and the what that you choose to exercise in your world. My name is Jackie B, Captain Jack. If you want to work your whole life, that's your business. If not, that's my business. Have a great day.